All right, everybody. I screwed up trying to record today and ended up having no audio, so I'm doing a bit of a voiceover here. I was actually going to take today off and do a bit of a first week review. However, Cam let me know on the dev team how to beat the Jellyfist, and I just could not play today. So I went through and did another session. I feel like my form looks like crap. I've got no power on my punches this round. My arms are jello, but I did it. Got through it and found out the biggest issue here is I was blasting through the world levels a little too fast. They're working on leveling that out in the game in the next release, but I actually outpaced my equipment. So equipment is actually apparently very important the higher level you go here, and you're going to have to grind out to be able to beat some of these bosses. Didn't know that, wasn't readily apparent, but now it makes sense. So you see here the trick to this is you kind of just got to die. And you'll see here I just kind of sit back and let it kill me. So thank you, Cam, for that. I was very excited to try this out today and absolutely worked. But you'll see here in previous videos I posted this jellyfist hive, you basically can't kill it. It'll just regen way too fast. Um, and nothing does enough damage to actually make it worthwhile. And I think I've gone a total of 40 minutes with this guy over 3 sessions. So right here, so you get a knockdown and jump right back up, and now the damage actually takes. I also wanted to take a second to give a big shout out to Kaneda. I hope I'm not butchering that on the Discord. There was a comment here about going into the quell fights with Moonchild's Siphon buff on, and I absolutely love the Siphon buff, but I never actually connected that that is tied to the Moonchild setup, and this was kind of mind blowing for me, and kind of a dumb moment now, is that each of the paths is tied to the buffs. So it makes sense. And that was probably announced somewhere along the line, and I just never paid attention to it. So it actually really helped me on this run. This was the first KO I had on this run, and it was a fully intentional one. So that was kind of nice. I was able to knock down some of the harder enemies much faster this time around. So here you see victory. Freaking beat that damn jellyfish guy. And oh, hallelujah. I felt so good getting that done. Um, if you guys aren't on the Discord, heavily, heavily recommend it. There's a lot of really good tips and pointers on there. I wouldn't have known about this at all if I wasn't on the Discord, and would have just been beating my head against this for weeks if I didn't just, kind of give up here. But thank you, dev team. Thank you, everybody else giving great feedback here. You'll see I'm getting loot here. What happens is I wasn't beating that fight, and on top of that, I was quitting, so I wasn't even, because there wasn't a way to beat him. I wasn't even getting the loot. I wasn't getting any of the equipment needed to actually beat this fight. Um, and I actually did pretty good. And this is the first time I actually got commitment. I am so excited about that commitment. I was like, I'm committed, and the game just like, no, you're not. So anyway, that was a cool win. Had one of my higher scores. I think currently it's tracking as my highest score. I feel like I had a higher score before that didn't track for whatever reason. Um, but I'm really excited. I know a lot of this is going to get wiped out when we get the next big update, and the track record's not the end all be all here, but it's still kind of cool to see what you're doing here. Um, but anyway, really grateful for the team for that. I'll put a link here to the Discord in this video. This is a shorter clip. Just because I didn't have audio, I thought it'd be really weird to do a full session here. But one of the things here, when you're looking at this equipment, this is double, literally double the attack power and defense I had from the previous equipment I had in there. And this boosts strengths more than double. So equipment is important apparently, and I have not been paying attention to it. One other thing here, I noticed these Infernal Knuckles actually have a perk or a blessing that's active with them. I was not paying attention to this either. So these are things I'm going to start looking for and realize that they are important. And I look forward to my next session because I imagine that Jellyfish is going to go down a lot faster. But you'll see here, like literally, I went from 4 attack and defense to 8. Um, that's a huge boost. And magic power went up significantly. Strength boost went from 19 to 30. So Yeah, didn't pay attention to that, didn't think about it, and it's relevant, and I that's good to know going forward for future world levels. I anticipate being able to complete this level tomorrow and get into world level 6 and keep going from there. So I guess there's a benefit to taking some time and losing a fight here and there if needed. But anyway, that's what I got today. I hope that's helpful for everybody, and looking forward to tomorrow's video. So you all have a good one, and we'll go from there.